Alright, as that is exporting, let me actually do a bit of a vlog again because I haven't done so.
You can't say you didn't see this coming. Finally got some inspiration right again.
It is currently Monday, the 3rd. What day is it? The 3rd of July. And yesterday and today I've just kind of been editing. I also had family over yesterday, but when they left I just edited it a lot. And I know you're crooked, but just bear with me, it's fine. I just continued editing the videos because we all know I have a lot to edit, and it's actually not going too bad. I have uploaded 2 videos yesterday to YouTube, so that's good. I'm exporting another one now, so that is good. I'm actually just be exported already. And then I have another video to film, which I haven't even prepared for. Like, I haven't done any of the prep for it, so I'm almost thinking to not record it today, but kind of today is my only day that I can record it, so I don't know. Either I record it today or I record it later this week during like the evenings or something, because it is light outside still, you know, in the evening. So I'm almost thinking of doing that because I really don't feel like filming today. I just kind of want to get some more videos done and ready and scheduled, I guess. And as I was kind of going through this footage for this video, I realized I should be filming more because I should have probably like 2 more vlogs before I leave for France. So that's, I guess, what we're doing. I honestly don't really know how the videos are gonna turn out, but yeah. I might even switch it up and be like, you know what? I don't need to post 2 more vlogs, it's fine. But maybe I will. We'll kind of see. I feel like these vlogs are not as interesting for you guys to watch because it's really just me editing tons of footage, and that's really all I'm doing. I did do a 10K just the other day. You can watch that vlog. I will make sure to leave it linked, and that was great. But other than that, I feel like I don't have like tons going on except for editing my videos and doing like all the other things, like doing the podcast stuff and just kind of staying up to date with everyone's messages, like stuff like that. I'm just trying to manage, honestly, and you know, figure things out. Something on the agenda for after my holiday is getting a new oven. Yeah, if you haven't seen my pasta pen relay vlog where I attempted 10K day, I was basically in that 10K day, and I figured, hey, it's gonna be a 10K day, it's gonna be a really busy day, I'm gonna be on streams all day, and then it's release day for the Anthology as well, and it's a lot. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna have a pizza ready for me to just pop into the oven so I can have that for dinner, and I can just throw it in, don't have to worry about it, take it out, eat it, great. And yeah, that didn't happen. I turned my oven on, and the moment I did, my fuse was like, nope, I'm not taking this. So my power went out, and because my kitchen is in the same area as my living room, and my living room serves as my office and everything got turned off. So my Wi-Fi is also right here in my living room. So yeah, safe to say I dropped off of Andy's stream that I was on, and just kind of left. I didn't really have like power. I ended up turning the power back on, but it immediately turned back off because the oven was on. So I tried like all the settings on my oven, and there was one where the power didn't go out, and I tried and cooked my pizza that way, but it didn't do anything. It didn't even heat up. Like, my oven's literally just broken. Fun times. I will have to deal with that at some point, but probably not before I leave for France, because I leave in less than 2 weeks, so I don't want to deal with it now. I have enough to deal with the videos and everything going on, so I don't really want to deal with that. So we're just gonna ignore it and not make food with the oven. And speaking of food, I'm actually getting a little bit hungry, so I am thinking of making some food real quick. I don't know what I want. Like, I have a salad I can make, maybe I should make that for like dinner tonight. I also have some pre-cooked meals already in my freezer, but that is probably gonna take a little bit too long to defrost. I have instant kind of meals in my freezer as well, which take about 8 minutes. But I don't know if I'm craving rice. I might just do easy peasy egg on toast. Not even toast, just bread. Because that is usually something that I do. It's really easy to make and it tastes nice, so let's do that. Alright, food made, which means I'm now going to have that food and probably enjoy something, honestly. Probably like watch something because I need a bit of a break. And then probably grab my laptop again. Potentially sit on the couch and do some stuff or continue at my desk. I was only really sitting at my desk because my laptop needed charging anyway, so we'll see once we continue. Alright, I've continued editing. I finished another video, or at least like uploaded the video, so I did the thumbnail for it, I wrote the description, title, all of those things, and I've done another rough cut of a video that's meant to go live for the series of videos in the summer, so that is pretty good. I did also look at like all the videos I have and how many that would be and like which video is meant to go live and like what order. And I realized I have videos like well into September, so I should be good. Like I should be good kind of having more topical videos for probably end of September maybe, if I, you know, spread them out a little bit. So that means I don't have to record vlogs until September again. So that gives me like a week when I get back to just relax and get back into the run of things. Also, my camera is dying, but I'm like too lazy to get up and switch my battery. Alright, so it's almost 6, which means I am almost gonna jump on a call for the podcast, but I should probably clean up my laundry so that it's not in the shot. Not that we're recording this meeting because we have our recording tomorrow, but I should probably tidy up my laundry, so that's what I'm gonna do real quick before the meeting starts, so. All right, that is tidied up. Time to grab my laptop and set that up on my desk and then get ready. I'm also really warm now, but I'm sure it'll be fine once I sit down and just chill. Okay. All right, let me see if I still have water. No. Let's grab some more water as well. Let's jump onto this call and get that sorted out so that after that I can make some food. Depending on how everything goes, probably will be the salad, I'm guessing. Probably will make a salad or not. We'll see what I feel like. And I don't know, I might chill the rest of the night or do some more video editing. Kind of see what I feel like, but yeah. Where are my headphones? Alright, the call is done, which means I am now going to make some food and chill on the couch. And I've decided I'm probably not going to do more work today. I feel like I probably will shower after dinner and then just chill. So that's what we're going to do. Alright, it's currently Wednesday. I don't have the podcast tonight because I had the podcast yesterday, so that means I have a bit of time to actually do some stuff. So I'm going to sit on my laptop and get some stuff done. I kind of wanted to film my June wrap-up video and I haven't done that yet, and I feel like I should, but I feel like I need to prep it first because I have no idea what happened in June anymore. So I kind of just need to figure stuff out for that. And I just realized I also need to do my taxes sometime in July, and it's just some stuff that I feel like I'm so behind on. But yeah, tomorrow I'm basically going to my mom's house again, and then I'll be there for the whole weekend. So like tomorrow evening I'll be in the office tomorrow, but then tomorrow evening going to my mom's, be there for the whole weekend. Then don't really have time on Monday to do much in the evening either because we have the office apartment building meeting. And then Tuesday I probably could do something in the evening, but I'll be on a stream potentially or hanging out with a friend, so it kind of depends on what happens there. And then on Wednesday we have the podcast, so can't really do anything then. And then on Thursday evening again next week I'll also be driving to my mom's house because then Friday I'll be working from there, and then Friday to Saturday night we're gonna go to France. So it's a lot that's happening and it's a lot that is going on, and I feel like I am not as prepared as I really want it to be. I already know that I'm gonna have to edit my videos when I'm in France because I did mostly kind of rough cuts of most of the things, but the actual final edits I'm gonna have to do when I'm in France. But it is what it is. I'm just gonna have to do it because I can't do it right now. So yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. Feels like a lot as well, and yeah. Okay, so I just recorded the June wrap-up video. I really don't feel like I did a really good job. It was just kind of like, oh yeah, this is a video I need to record, let's record it. But hopefully it's informative and people enjoy it. So that is all done. At least now I feel like I've recorded all the videos. So now I just need to edit them. I see just, but obviously it's still a lot of work, but hopefully I can then get them all done because, you know, that's what I need to do. So I am filming this vlog. Hopefully this will go live next week Friday, and then I'll film another vlog and that will go live the week after Friday. Yeah, so the June wrap up doesn't go live until I'm already in France, but you know, preparing so that I can actually get the other videos ready when I'm like in France. It's a lot, but it's fine, it's okay. So yeah, it's basically this vlog that comes next in my lineup of videos that needs to be edited, but I think I'll do the June wrap up first because I don't know where I'm gonna cut the vlog so that I have 2 vlogs of the footage I still have going to be recording and stuff like that. So we'll see with that. So I think June wrap up is the next video I should be editing, which means I need to grab this, transfer the footage, start that, and figure it out. I also need to make sure I grab all of the stuff that I need to bring to my mom's house. Yeah, fun times. Alright, hi, good evening. It's currently Friday evening around like 9:15. I'm currently on a stream with Emma on her channel, and Shannon's also here, so I'll make sure to leave that linked down below. But I'm at my mom's, as you can see, as was planned. Although the whole way to my mom's house was definitely not the way it was planned. Yeah, let me get into it. Okay, so let me run you down through the full kind of story of this whole ordeal. If you follow me on my social media, then you've probably already found out. Some stuff happened on Thursday. I basically was planning on going to my mom's house after going to the office on Thursday. So I was all ready to go to the office. I had like all my stuff ready. So I had like a bag of clothes, and I had another bag with like my shoes and other clothes and like stuff like that. And I was carrying all of that with a backpack and then also some trash bags. So I was gonna take all of that out. So I was carrying quite a lot. And I was walking towards the elevator in my apartment building, and there's like a door that I have to open to kind of get to the elevator because it just, yeah. So I opened the door, and as I'm like through the door, I somehow lose my balance. Basically, my ankle twisted and I landed on the side of my foot, the outside of my foot, and I immediately heard a crack. So I knew something was wrong. Definitely sat down because I felt like I was gonna pass out from the pain, and it wasn't great. So I called my mom, was like, I think I need to go to the hospital, but I don't really have anyone that lives close to me. So it was kind of an issue of how do I get to the hospital, how do I even get to the doctor, like how am I gonna do this, because I can't walk there because like I couldn't really walk on my foot. I also couldn't really like bike there or like take the bus or something like that, so it was a bit of a struggle. Also, this battery is dying, which is not great. Okay, hold on. Battery switched out, so if this is a little bit off, then I apologize. When this happened at like 8 o'clock in the morning, because that is when I started walking towards the elevator, started going towards my car, and was planning to go to the office. So I didn't actually do that, so I struggled back to my apartment and made it, but it was a bit of a struggle. And then I sat down, iced it, called the doctor, got an appointment for 10:30. So that was my first appointment that I was gonna get. But the only problem was, how do I get there? So by the time it was kind of time to leave for me getting to the doctor's office, my foot had swollen up, so I couldn't even put my shoe back on. So I was like, yeah, great. I couldn't like rest on it, so I was just like hopping, and I didn't really have anything that I could use as like a walking cane or like, you know, crutches or like I didn't have anything that I could use. And I obviously didn't have a wheelchair or anything, so I just hopped down to the elevator. Somehow, it took so much effort, honestly. And then got the elevator down, ordered an Uber, and got an Uber to the doctor's office. So got to the doctor's office, I hopped in, and they immediately said, okay, just wait here, don't go to the waiting room, that's like way too far, just sit down here, right here at the front, and just sit in the hall. So, yeah, that was a whole thing. So the doctor finally looked at my foot, and he said, based on my story, that there was definitely a good possibility that it might be broken. So on to the next part of this whole journey. I had to go to the hospital to get an x-ray, but that appointment wouldn't be until 1 p.m. So I had about 2 hours before that appointment. So I first thought, okay, I'll go home, and then from home we'll go to the hospital again with Ubers, because I didn't really have anyone else that could take me. But I couldn't find an Uber to take me home. I live kind of in a smaller place, so there aren't a lot of Ubers around. And I feel like I was very lucky to even get an Uber to my doctor's office. So I ended up taking an Uber from my doctor's office to the hospital instead. So I was at the hospital around 12. So definitely way too early. Basically, my idea was I'll just get to the hospital and I'll get some food there, and then at least I'm already in the right spot. So I got to the hospital, basically the taxi driver, like the Uber driver, just dropped me off. So I hopped out, and there was a lady outside of the main entrance of the hospital that was just a patient, kind of as me, or maybe they were visiting someone. It was just some person, and she was like, wait, stop right there, I'll get you one of those like wheelchair thingies. And I was like, that is so nice. So she wheeled me into the main entrance and got me to the reception, where one of the people from the hospital actually took over and brought me to the x-ray place, because that was a separate building on the other side of the property, obviously. So they took me there, and then as I said there, they also said, okay, well, here's a coffee corner, so let's get you something to eat. So they got me something to eat. I bought it, but you know, they took me there, and I sat down, and I was about ready to have my sandwich, and then this lady comes out, and she's like, Miss, you're an hour too early. And I was like, yeah, I know, but I'm like kind of dependent on like Ubers and taxis and stuff. So she was like, well, it's no problem, but then let's just take your x-ray now instead of waiting for an hour. And I was like, well, okay. So I went in and got my x-ray done. She basically took one picture and she asked, are you alone? And I was like, yes, I'm by myself. And then she was like, yeah, well, you're gonna have to go to the emergency room because definitely broken. And I was like, great. So she took another picture because they always do too. So I was picked up by one of those like golf cart thingies. So this golf cart thing that just kind of goes around the hospital, and the hospital is just renewed and changed. So luckily I hadn't been there before, so I didn't know where all the things were. But we had to go all the way around. So that's why you have like kind of a golf cart situation that takes some people around if they have to go from one place to the next. So I was taken to the emergency room on a golf cart thingy, and that was a thing in itself, but it was great. It was a really nice guy that took me there, and I finally made it there. Obviously, when you get to the emergency room, you enter into a long line of people that definitely have worse problems than you. So I sat there probably for about an hour before I got taken into the next room. They basically just asked me what had happened and told me that, yeah, they did see the x-rays, and we definitely need to put something onto your foot and you know, get a cast or plaster it, whatever you want to call it, just to wrap it up, you know. So they then put me into a different waiting room, and that was just kind of the hall. So I was waiting in the hall, and I saw people that obviously had different problems come in. So people that were brought in on like beds and like all these things. So a lot of people walking around, a lot of people said hey, definitely socialized a lot with a lot of people as well. And just in general, it was me just waiting there again. So I waited there for about an hour and a half, I think, before I got called into the actual room where they were gonna do my cast. So finally get into the room. They send me a doctor and they say, yeah, it's definitely broken. They show me the pictures of where it's actually broken. We'll send over someone that's gonna do the cast for you. Waited another 10-15 minutes before that person came, and then had that wrapped up and everything. Then was told I also need to give myself shots every day. So it's basically against block clothing in your foot because you're not moving it, right? So basically against that, so I have to shot myself every day. It's gonna be fine, I don't really care. But yeah, they basically said I'm gonna have to probably be in a cast for up to like 8 to 10 weeks. So yeah, with me basically planning on going to France next week Saturday. Yeah, this definitely changes that. I don't know if I'll be able to go because the way that my mom and I camp is in a kind of fold out tent, and it's just not possible to set that up on your own. So I always have to like help my mom to set it up. And if I can't do that because my leg is in a cast, I can't help that set up and we can't go unless we have someone else that can set it up for us with my mom. But we don't currently have anyone that could do that. And even if that would be a possibility, like even if we could go and we could set it up, I might even have to go back for checkups in between these 6 weeks. So at the moment, I don't even know if I'm gonna be leaving for France anymore. This definitely changes the situation, and we'll have to see next week's Thursday when I have another appointment. I didn't film any of the stuff happening as it was happening because it was all like a rush, and it was all obviously very unexpected, and I really didn't know what was going on half the time, and it was just me waiting a lot. And I was just like, I don't want to worry about anything. I just want to sit here, try to stay calm and relaxed. And obviously I was keeping everyone updated because I was alone, so I kept my work updated because obviously I didn't go to the office, so I had to cancel all my meetings, tell everyone I wasn't there, and also keep my mom updated, keep my family posted, like stuff like that. So it was a lot going on yesterday, and by the end of the day my mom decided to come get me, so that I'm still at my mom's house now, so that she can at least, you know, help me kind of process this and kind of get into the whole crutches thing, because it's definitely a lot of pressure on your body in like different ways I'm not used to. So I already have some, you know, muscle aches from all the different things, and it's gonna be okay. I am, you know, I'm always someone that's like, you know, it's whatever, I'm just gonna have to deal with it. Does it suck? Yeah. Does it, you know, change all of my plans? Yeah. Do I wish I would have just been able to go to France and have a holiday? Yeah. But at the same time, you know, it is what it is. I do feel like the universe somehow doesn't want me to go on holiday to France or something, because last year I got the whole panini thing just before I left on my holiday, and that took over my whole holiday. So now this is happening just before my holiday. So I already joked with my mom that next year, whenever we go on holiday, I'm just gonna lock myself up for like a month and not go anywhere, and try to do as little as possible so that, you know, I could just be healthy and not have anything keep me from going on holiday. So that is currently happening. I don't know what is gonna happen further with this. If I do vlog more stuff, it will definitely be like kind of like this, just steady, because I can't really vlog around my apartment. I can't take you with me if I'm like on my crutches. So I don't know, I'm gonna have to see. I somehow, like, you know, am managing all of it, but I'm just very scatterbrained at the moment. You know, it's a lot to take in and a lot to kind of keep track of and figure out what's happening when or how or like what's going on. So I'm just trying to kind of take it day by day and just kind of see, okay, well, today we'll just survive, and then we'll see again tomorrow. So I'm taking painkillers for the pain because it does hurt quite a bit if I don't move it too much, and if I just leave it up, it's okay, but it's definitely also, you know, not pleasant. I can insert an x-ray for you on screen as well, and I'll get some footage of my leg. So yeah, it's definitely a change of plans, but for next week Thursday, I already got a colleague of mine to agree to take me to the hospital, so that's gonna be nice. At least I won't have to Uber next week. But yeah, it's a lot to kind of digest at the moment, but we're just resting up and you know, having my mom kind of take care of me and make me food, so it's very nice. For now, I'm gonna jump back to the stream because the sprint is ending in like 10 seconds, so gotta go. Trying to find like an angle that you don't necessarily see my laundry, but I think it's just how it is gonna be. If I do like this. Yeah. Anyway, if you follow me, also my hair is in tangles, but it's fine.